Hi, I'm Steve Curry with Radial Engines Limited, and this is a Wright J6-5 Whirlwind radial aircraft engine that was built in 1929. Now, of all the small radials that Wright Aeronautical built over the years, this is really the rarest of the rare. You really don't see these very often. This was a very popular engine in the day. It produced 165 horsepower at 2,000 RPM. So it was a fairly slow turning engine, but it produced a tremendous amount of torque. The little engine weighed 402 pounds, and it actually has a built-in supercharger, 7-to-1 supercharger. So for those of you that thought that supercharging was a modern thing, this was supercharging in 1929. Now, this little engine was built a month almost to the day before the stock market crashed in 1929, before Black Tuesday. And like I said, there were 528 of these engines that were built. They powered things like Waco biplanes, Travel Air biplanes, the Stinsons. There were just a whole host of aircraft that used these. Now, this was the smallest of the J6 series engines. This was a J6-5, named because it had 5 cylinders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, the J6-7 and the J6-9 Wright engines varied from this one pretty much only in the number of cylinders. So Wright tried to interchange as many parts as possible, and so the pistons and link rods and piston pins and nose cases and much of the accessory section is the same on the 5, 7, and 9-cylinder engines. It was a great idea as far as cost savings and interchangeability. What it meant is that, for instance, the nose case on this 5-cylinder engine is built strong enough to carry twice the horsepower in the 9-cylinder engine. And so the 5-cylinder engine is severely overbuilt. It's a tough engine. What we'll do is we'll go around back and I'll show you some of the details on the back side of this engine, and then I'll show you the test run. 5 or 6 days ago, we test ran this engine on our test cell, and I'll show you what that looked like. Of our engine, you can see the induction pipes. These are the pipes that carry the fuel mixture out of the supercharger section, which is here, out into the cylinders. And then we have the ignition is provided by 2 Bendix Scintilla MN5 magnetos, dual ignition. The carburation is down here. It's an updraft carburetor through this elbow into the supercharger. This is the air intake down here. This is the oil pump with the oil inlet and outlet. This location is where the starter will bolt into. Very simple engine. This one has shielded ignition system. You can see the breeze cup style shielded ignition, which will allow the operator to use radios. The unshielded system produces so much radio noise that you can't use radio. So this is a shielded system, all shielded wire coming into the magnetos. Let's go out and look at this test run.